There we go.
There you go.
There you go.
I've never run the meeting. Let's see. I'm gonna take the roll. Joseph Shell,
I'm here.
Lori Watson,
Here.
Aaron Kahili,
Here.
Lori Perry, and Mark Messick are absent. Lori West is here, and I declare a quorum. Do we have an approval of the agenda?
I
Anybody?
move that we approve.
I'll second.
Okay. Do we have any citizen comments?
It's our singing janitor.
There's no one here.
Singing janitor, at least he's happy.
He is happy. There we go.
Can we have approval of the minutes? Has everybody had a chance to read?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve those.
And I second it.
Okay, new business. So of course, over September, you have to, elect your chairman and your secretary of the committees. Does anybody want to make a motion for a chairman?
I'll make a motion that we keep it the same.
Okay,
I'll second that.
all in favor?
Aye.
Congrats, Lori. And Lori.
Tuesday Backroads, we're gonna table that till the next meeting. Give her time to come. The skate park edition discussion.
I mean, I see it here.
Mhm.
It's in here. I'm sure it's a good report. but-
AJ had emailed, so that Vice Mayor Messick had asked us to put this on the agenda.
Okay.
So, Joe, we want to wait for Mr. Messick
I would move it to where he's here.
to table it? Okay,
If he's gonna sponsor it, he may have something on his mind. I
It
don't know.
looks fun.
okay. Old business, ice skate rink updates. Is everything kind of moving along?
Yes.
As
Sent,
planned?
We've been talking with the vendor and Attorney Johnson, trying to get the contract straightened out. I
Okay.
sent the latest revised from the vendor to Attorney Johnson today, so just waiting on Attorney Johnson's comments, and we'll go from there.
And then Katie, you may do it under your report, but you guys are handling the marketing, right?
I was told not to handle the marketing grant.
You were told not the marketing grant, but for the skating rink,
Oh, yes, yes.
because that's part of what we have to do.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And all of that funding, the dollar amount has been approved, and then as we spend money, we just submit for
Okay.
reimbursement.
Thank you, yeah.
Yes.
So when will we start working on that kind of stuff? We just, when the contracts and everything are approved?
Yes.
Okay.
Just so we're sure on dates and that, as long as that's
That one.
confirmed, then I can start at any time, start
Yeah.
with the commercial
Okay.
advertising stuff.
Yeah, because once the dates and the contract's done, you'll do the fencing again?
Yeah, we'll do fencing,
Fencing,
sound and lighting.
sound and lighting?
But even if we're not using the marketing until,
Mhm.
we still can be working on generating this
Yeah.
in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So Katie Riddle,
Yes.
Chamber of Commerce report. What you got for us?
Okay, just really quick. I wanted to call some events to your attention, and you should know about them because you've helped fund both of them. But the Beer Fest at Common John will be September 20th, and they're expecting a big crowd as always. And then that banjo competition, the Southeast Banjo Championship,
A week
will
later.
be September 27th.
Okay.
And I think that's going to be a big draw too. I forwarded that, I submitted it to the state of Tennessee to start promoting that, because that will draw just a different niche of people, which I think is really neat.
Where's that gonna be at?
Common
John.
John.
Okay, I haven't heard about that one, so it's interesting.
I'm sure you all know, but we have a new steakhouse that will be a draw for both residents and visitors. And it is really lovely inside, so I hope you get to check that out, and they're the nicest people, so I'm so excited for them. And then I wanted to kind of save the date for December 12th. That's going to be our downtown Manchester Christmas stroll. So we already have some things in place. The train will be returning from Huff and Puff. And the marching band is going to have some participation this year. I don't know if they're going to be performing or if they're just going to be selling hot cider or something, but we'll plug them in. And then we will start having committee meetings within the next couple weeks. So if you'd like to help us with that, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, I will just report on how that's going. Any questions? Okay, thank you.
Mr. Fox, what you got for us?
We are gearing up for our big events for the fall and winter. Working on Halloween Bash, probably gonna be October 18th for that. We partner usually with Reese's Jeans to get vendors to do a trunk or treat style in the parking lot, if I can get my words out. And then, of course, we're working on Christmas Parade right now, getting all the dates nailed down and themes and things of those nature. It's really the biggest two events we have coming up right now. We have a family night we're gonna do this Friday night, Amazing Family Night sponsored by Unity Medical Center. We were supposed to host an outdoor movie this past Saturday night, but due to weather, we had to cancel that, so we're gonna move that back to June and July of 2026 because our movie license is good for a year, since we let them know that, inclement weather.
And surely it won't be 50 degrees. in
Yeah,
July.
that's the hope, so. And then we got our annual shutdown of the rec center coming up the week of the 22nd. We're gonna paint and clean and make the place look almost new again. Yes, that's right. Sensory Sensitive Saturday is on the 20th of September. That's when we operate the outdoor pool for those with special needs to come enjoy the pool, so.
Will you be doing the Humane Society? This year?
We're talking about that. We're trying to figure out a date for it.
Okay.
Yeah, because we extended the pool season this
Yeah.
year. Typically we do it that Sunday of after Labor Day, but since we extended the pool season, we're gonna have to look at our schedule and see where we can fit it in.
Okay.
We've had some citizens ask about it,
Well, I'm a frequent visitor.
so I know.
Kind of wondering when that was going to be. Okay,
That's it.
that's it. All right. Committee member reports or comments?
Well, I have a comment.
Okay.
I was up at Common John this weekend and I was talking to Bull. Y'all know who Bull is?
Mhm.
Yeah, everybody knows who Bull is. They had their first sold-out show of an original band this week. It's the first time they've ever done that. Everybody wants cover bands and those kind of things, but the Creekers was the original band and it sold out, so,
Okay.
yeah, so, he was really appreciative of all our efforts and everything that we've done to help. He was telling me that their ideas are to build things there and then push them back out to the community, so it's a Manchester thing, not a Common John thing, so he mentioned it, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna let them know we have a meeting on Monday, so.
That's good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And the MAC had their little
Oh, yeah.
fundraising thing too. I hope they did well. I don't know, I took
Haven't heard. You have anything? I don't either. Mayor's comments? Mayor, have anything?
Yes, so I give you guys a template that we're gonna start handing out, as your financial report. There's a few things that we got on here, that are not yours. But the main things that you can look at is to date, you've spent $24,500 of your $28,000 for local activity support. That would be like the Common John, the Race, the Out of Walk Darkness, all those type of things that you give money to. Tourism promo, brochures, flyers, and ads, you have $25,000 in that line item that we've not spent any of. A lot of that we used to do with the tourism grant, it was matching. We did not apply for a marketing grant this year because frankly, we're in a lot of turmoil in how we're doing marketing and different things, and there was a lot of concerns about who we were using, how we were spending it. But you have $25,000 in that line item to spend how you feel best markets what you're trying to do. Manchester chamber tourism promo, that line item is $27,500. I assume Katie will ask for part of that. It's almost 6 months. We usually pay that. I don't know if Katie, how do y'all usually bill us for that? Is it halfway through the year or,
It's quarterly,
okay.
and we have sent invoices, but they have not been paid.
You've sent invoices to,
The mayor's office.
I've not got them.
Well, I'll check.
Please resend them, right? Well, this is what, we started July, August, September, so the first quarter's not over.
Okay. No problem.
So, but if you'll send me one for the first quarter, we'll get it paid.
Okay, thank you.
Foothills Crafts was a line item that you budgeted last year. I don't know if they've not turned in their invoice, but we'll check with them. South Central Tourism Dues, I think that bill is here. We will make sure it gets paid. Hotel Motel, that was the audit. That has started. We hired a company, we finalized all that, and I think we should get some results by the 1st of November. And generally, in the past audits, which was before my time, it shows that we make up an extra $100,000 in tourism that we weren't getting before. And so thank you guys for putting that cost in your budget. The next one says natural gas. That's the one I'm talking about. That's not yours. It's in tourism, but it's not in your budgeted item, okay? It goes into another one. Christmas lights and banners, we put in the budget and approved $25,000, which, you know, we all talked about doing better than we did before. I've reached out to the county. They give us $3,500 toward it last year for the courthouse. And I assume they will pass it again, but we'll wait and see. Then there's some more that's on here. Other utilities, payroll processing, building air conditioning units, and parking lot repairs are all items that are not yours. They go down one box in the tourism. So your physical budget for the year was $132,100. The remaining balance that you have, which is incorrect on here, but if you calculate the things that I told you weren't yours, you have $102,623 left. And that's as of the first 2 months, right? That's gonna be July and August. So it sounds like when we report next year, or next month, there'll be some expenses to the chamber and a couple other people, and it'll continue to lower the number. And if you would like, at the next meeting, I can bring you a breakdown of where your 24.5 was spent, if it's something you want to see. Is there anything else on the financial side that you want to see on here that I don't have? I could print you out the big thing, and you can read through about 12 pages, or I can break it out for you and make it kind of a little easier to read. Either way is fine with me.
So I know that I had landscaping on here, and I know that we haven't done any of that.
Well, remember what it was, what you'd put in there for it?
I don't, I would have to go back to the computer.
If you'll look at that for me, it may be a breakdown under the $25,000 that we have up here under tourism promotion. I'm sure that's the line item that it'll come out of. But if
Okay.
you'll tell me the specific number, we'll get it put back in there for you.
Okay. Because I don't know how, like, I know that the reason why I put it in there is because it had been quoted, but nothing had been,
Landscaping for what?
usually like, I think the reason why that landscaping is in there is because it takes care of like the square, like maintenance of the square around the city hall, stuff like that.
Okay.
And
We'll
so,
use inmates for that. You talking about some adding bushes?
mhm.
Yeah, in the past, the tourism committee paid for landscaping items, and then the maintenance from the parks department came up and did the work.
So who puts the plan together for us here? Is that something that we need to work through parks on as to what we want to do?
I know that I think, was it last year that there had been some bushes around City Hall? I think that had to be dug up because they were dead.
That's in the back parking lot, and we've killed the ones on the corners of the square.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to those. When we cut them back somehow or another, they didn't make it. But you have businesses that are complaining about the trees that we have in the middle. Like if you have a corner here with a street and a corner here, we put 2 trees in every section. Well, now I have a few businesses calling, either wanting them cut back or cut down because we're blocking their frontage.
Gotcha. Okay.
We might can talk to Public Works. It would be nice if we could dig those up, put them on the corners where the other trees are dead, and then put something small back in front to where you don't block their storefront.
Okay.
So, but AJ, put that as an item. I think we're getting together this week, and let's talk about what we need to do. Is there anything else that you guys can think of that you want to see? I mean, parks and recs, or however you want to say it, we'll take all the money you want to give us.
Mm-hmm.
We have lots of things we're trying to do in this off-season. We're gonna re-blacktop all the parking lots in all 3 parks, stripe them. We're gonna be doing painting. They have grown trees and different plants in their greenhouse that will go out this year for shade in the parks. We're getting quotes now to put up shade over every bleacher in all the parks, so that when you're here, you can have shade. So, I mean, we've got a pretty good list of things that we're trying to get done as what we consider our off-season. And for the first time in a lot of years, we have a lot of fall ball going on that we haven't had previously. It's a good thing. It's not bad. It just means that it's a little harder for our off-season to get everything accomplished before it gets cold.
So wasn't some of our money gonna come out of this budget to help with the ballpark?
If you'll give it to me, I'll take it. So, I mean, that's just something to be thinking about, right? We've got a lot of time still to go, but,
Yeah.
you know, there's a lot of painting that needs to happen. You know, buildings, I mean, we have a lot of, for as nice of area as it is down there, when people come to the area, they actually really like it. It's just time to spruce it up just a little bit more than it was, right?
I spent the whole weekend in Hendersonville at one of their softball complexes this weekend, and there were shade trees galore. They had the awnings over all the bleachers. It was very comfortable. Granted, the weather was very nice on this weekend, you know, when it wasn't raining. But, like I thought to myself, how nice would it be if we could have this, you know, here.
And we've got a renewed focus. We've hired Miranda Edwards as our athletics person. She's gonna take over for Berto, and she'll be housed in the home that's over by the dog park. We're gonna put her a sign up so anybody who's ball related will know exactly where to go versus having to go to the rec center and a couple other things. But there's a lot of areas that we can do improvements that aren't very expensive. And that's what we're working on this year, right? It's, we have the softball fields, the girls' side, all new scoring table areas. We didn't get to that last year. We're gonna get to that in what we consider our off-season. We started putting piping in the parks where there's no more ditches. We started at the fast pitch field and covered all that over. And we're gonna come all the way up through the boys' side that way. And what I intend to do to keep people from parking on it is plant trees, so that you get shade and it's a deterrent to drive up and park on the grass. The piping is being, I hate to call it donated, but Water and Sewer has a lot of pipe that they can't use for various reasons. And so we're using it to where there's no expense of the work. And then the dirt is coming from out there where Little Leaf is building a new area. There's a lot of dirt that they have donated to the city to help us. So we're getting quite a bit of traction, But the focus is so that when we hit springtime, it's almost unrecognizable to people that have been here. So AJ's gonna get new blacktop and striping at the rec center. We're looking at putting his lights in the parking lot that's never had them. So we've got a brand new focus on the parks and rec area, and a lot of that money isn't gonna come out of your tourism side, but is going to come out of the tourism side. So, that's all I got.
Okay, anything else? Anybody make a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll say.
Okay.